Now you are accustomed to the fitting of the Spirobelt, the gliding system, the centre for its pivot, foot straps and handles to regulate length and tension. The Spirobelt's gliding system also gives you the advantage to be able to install and remove other types of tubing, from light to medium to heavy. I'm using grey today, which is medium to heavy, which is very challenging. So the Spirobelt will give you that extra load for whatever exercise you're doing, warming up, stretching, aerobic work, strengthening power, dynamic or explosive work. Now let's put this to work. I'm going to first go through a routine, intense one, for about 4 or 5, maybe 7 sequences together. Then I'll demonstrate some work in shoulder bridge, yoga and Pilates position, where the Spirobelt will actually enhance and give it another type of level. You'll feel the resistance to tubing, again giving that load, that force and that challenge. Then I'll do some work on our tummy, a prone position. We'll introduce the smaller piece where we'll actually isolate the hamstrings, and we'll go into a standing position where we'll work the glutes and the thighs. And again, ensure whatever exercise we're doing with the belt, ensure that we're always using our internal muscles, our core muscles, always extending and always working those stabilizers. So laying on our back, we're going to go into side to side first as a warm-up. Again, in the knees and taking the resistance away. Arms to the side, below shoulders, palms flat, fingertips spread out nice and wide. Drop the chin, engage, draw in. Rib cage funnels down to the waistline. Elongate for the crown of the head. And glide the shoulder blades back and down as we breathe in the nose. And we take the knees across the right and the head to the left. Allow the waistline to roll the body back through the middle. Keep the chin drawn in. Watch it doesn't pop back behind you. Exhale. Engage. Knees go left and head will go right. So press on your fingertips. Web those fingertips. In-breath centre. Exhale right. Head goes left. So we're feeling great warmth from the lower back. Start to get the back warmed up. Increasing blood flow. Exhale, knees left, head goes right. Breathing into the centre, we'll do one more time. In breath, exhale right, head goes left. Make sure the waistline draws the knees back to the middle. Exhale left, head goes right. And then coming back to centre. Engage, draw your right to the chest, extend the leg. Place the hands softly behind the back of the thighs and point the toe and we flex. Again, feeling the resistance now, that tubing. Add just that little extra loading force into the muscles, holding or scooping off the floor. So again, we use the Spirobelt to also help rehabilitate some of those hamstring issues or calf issues that you might have. Or we can work both legs. If you've got a bit more balance, a bit more stability, and a bit more mobile. Other side, roll down to the wall, bend the knees, soften, left knee chest, extend, point breathing in, exhale flex. Point breathing in, exhale flex. Otherwise, holding the mat or activating the stabilizer and scooping and peeling off the floor. Extending to modify and draw the underneath leg off to advance. Always challenge any position you are, but again, make sure that those stabilizers are always working. Hug the knees to chest, roll back down and create a small circle one way as you massage, and the other. Hands placed up, side to side, extension again, work an extended leg position, again, working against the force of the tubing. So slide the toes in, engage, allow the waistline, the pivot knees up above your hips. Feeling the initiation of the tubing now, start the stretch. Breathing in, exhale, knees right, head left, and add extension again, working against the force. Breathing in, bends, centre, exhale across, again extending, working against the force. Breathing in, centre, 2 more times to the side. So again, make sure your chin's not popping back. You might need to place a towel behind the back and neck to again decrease the arch. In-breath centre, exhale across. Then breathing in centre, exhale across. You might want to do a couple extensions. Again, Take advantage of the resistance. And center. Exhale across. A couple of extensions. Maybe one more. Breathing in, bend, tap, extend. Working to hundreds now, adding a double leg circle. We'll do 4 of these. Breathing in, bend the knees, slide the toes, the arms float up over, the legs extend out in diagonal plane. Again, make sure you got your stabilizers working. Unshrug, or support the head to modify as we go into a double leg circle. Now we feel the advantage of the Spirobelt working, adding that resistance. Breathing in the knees, tap the toes, arms and legs extend away. 3 more again. Make sure the waistline draws in, and then use that waistline to lift. Otherwise, support the head. Arms float out, long toes, exhale, flex center, bend knees, tap toes, and extend. So breathing 2 more. Breathing in, bend, slide, engage, and wait. We're not here, we are here. Float. Not here, we are here. Extends. So very challenging, it's great tubing here. Breathing in, bend, tap, and extend. So we've really got to focus on maintaining pelvic control and maintaining control. So breathing in, lifts, keep the spine lengthening, extends, 4 counts hold. Long toes out, in. Hamstring pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can flex the feet if you want to. 9, 10. Just do 10 more. We go across. Hands guide the leg in 1. Hands guide the leg in 2. Now we're starting to feel the challenge of that belt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Legs back to tabletop position. Support to modify if you go into double leg extensions. Option support the head if you go into extension. You can hold, or maybe do a split, center, and bend. Arm position option. Again, make sure those neck muscles are tense. So breathing extend, option, open, close, and bend. Otherwise, you add a variation with an arm circle. Breathing in, extend, open, lift, tap. Let's do 6 more. Breathing in, open, tap. 5 to go. Extend, open, tap. 4. And for 3. So we're working up to an intermediate now, advanced levels, where we really need to focus on maintaining stability and control. 1 more. Need a short rest, otherwise maintain stability, and always give yourself that challenge. Support the head to modify as we go into extension. Option, lifts, extension, option lift. Into our opening, closing. Long toes, flex 1. Again, make sure engaging, not protruding, not overarching. Support. 7 more, flex. Point for 6. 5. I'm feeling that resistance now. Working against it. Try and work. Start working it. Come on, 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And hold. Tap the toes. And recover. Going to work into a roll up now. Give you option going to a roll over. And going to work into shoulder bridge. Just a couple of routines there, again, showing you exactly how the Spirobelt can change that whole routine around. So breath in, engage. Exhale, roll the arms over, lifting from the back of your waistline. Reach those toes and stretch them right up out the back of those hips. Breathing in. Let's do 1 more roll down. Then we'll go into a roll up and then a roll over. Chin line down. Activate those deep waistline muscles. Arms and legs extend away like an elastic band. So breathing in, float. Lifts, and we stretch. So working to roll over, create stability, and then working up to shoulder bridge. So this time we maintain the C-curve position of the spine, we draw in, the shoulders are unstrung, we place the hands on the side, bring the knees through, bent knees, or extend the legs over if you can. Go into a stretch with the plough, open the legs to the stretch, back, anchor the elbows, wrap the palms around the fingertips and thumbs, extend those legs up, elongating, lengthening for those toes, and keeping the weight in the shoulder blades, not into the back of the neck. Let's scissor for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and really filling that speed and power working here. We go into circles. 1, 2. Now we've got tension on the whole position as the legs are extended. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Frog kicks in shoulder bridge position. Flex foot, point toes. Flex, point. 3, point. 4, point. 5, point. 6, point. 7, point. 8, point. 9, point. 10, points. Have a good tap toes. Kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start to get a really good workout now. 8, 9, and 10. Into plough. Recover. Back into roll down. Or we'll challenge and go into teaser. Stabilize. Lift. Flex. And reach. Tilt, rotate, and lift right up out the back of the armpits. So the Spirobelt will enhance any exercise that you do. Increase the load, and you will enjoy it once you start getting used to the fitting and the gliding system. And again, the options of relieving the pan and putting a heavier or lighter one there. On our tummy, prone position, heel beats. Position to prone positions, hands on top, forehead, rest in the back to modify. Activating, shoulders rolling back and down. Intermediate level, arms aside, let the head rest maybe on a towel. Again, maintain the head is still an extension of your spine. Advanced level, we scoop up. Head does not lead and the head does not get left behind. So we engage, draw in and stabilise our hips. Imagine there's a bowl of water there and keep it placed and don't spill that bowl of water. Shoulders roll back and down. Open up the legs till we feel the tension and work that tension not inside them. Feeling the force all the time. Single beats, anchor the thigh bones into the back. So we kick 1 singles. 2, I can feel my hamstrings working already. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doubles. 1, 2, kick. 2, 2, kick. So we add a bit of an opening as we kick out. 3, 4, 5, double, double, 6. Starting to burn now. 7, 8, kick, kick. 9, kick, kick. 10. Hold. And we do pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're actually pulsing against the force of the tubing. 8, 9, 10 more. Let's make it 20. 11. I'm starting to get warmed up. I'm starting to get really tuned up. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and that burn. That got the spot. Push back, release the sense, tension of the tubing, and recover. Tuck your toes under into plank position, into upstretch,